What's up, guys? This is Skins. Be doing another tutorial today. I'll do the performance first and then I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so this trick requires the use of the 4 kings. Okay, so these kings, believe it or not, are great men. And I'll try to prove that later, but just for now, just take my word for it. These are great men, okay? So the spectator will cut the deck 4 times in front of each king, just trying to make it equal as possible. Alright, so I'll take the first stack, and just to lose whatever you want me to in the deck, I'm going to take the first 3 cards off, and I want you to choose one of these kings. Alright, the King of Hearts. Okay, so I'll put that right there. I'm going to put this on top of the stack, and to lose it even more, give the deck a nice cut. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Take 3 cards, choose another one, King of Diamonds, okay. I'm going to put this on top of the second stack, and I'll give the second stack a nice cut, and I'll take 3 cards off the second stack. Alright, now choose another king, King of Clubs, okay. I'm going to put this on top of the third stack, and I'll give the third stack a cut. Alright, so this one's going to be a little different. I'm going to put the last card right here, and I'm going to try to prove that the kings hidden in these decks are great men. And there's a saying about kings, about great men, that all great men always rise to the occasion. So we're going to see if these kings rise to the occasion. Let's check it out. Let's watch. Alright. Look at that. They have risen to the occasion. Alright, so I'm going to try to prove it even further. These are great men, and there's another saying about great men. Behind all great men is a great woman. So let's see if that's also true. Okay, look at that. Each matched up with their same type of card. Hearts with hearts, spades with spades, etc. And I guess it's true, they are great men. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do it. This trick does require some setup. And it's important to remember the order of the cards, like the original order that they're usually in: clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. You want to remember that. So you get your deck, and on the bottom of the deck you put the Queen of Diamonds. You just put that on the bottom, and on the top you put in order clubs, then hearts, then spades, and then go down on top. So spades on the very bottom, then hearts, then clubs. Okay, that's important. And put that on top, and you can put these on top too, and you want to do it in reverse order, so it's clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. So reverse order would be diamonds, spades, hearts, clubs. Alright, so this is how I started off the trick. And what you do is you lay out the cards: clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds, and then you put the stack over the diamonds card, over the diamonds king. And then you have your spectator split it 4 times, just like I did. Now, remember, at the bottom of this deck is the Queen of Diamonds. So that's already matched up, like how I had it at the end. And on top of this deck are the 3 queens. So, hope that a little bit better. So what you do is you pick up the first 3 cards, which is in fact the 3 queens, and you put whatever king you want to in the bottom. It doesn't matter, or they choose, to make it seem better. So King of Spades, you put that on the bottom, and you put this right back on top. Okay, so this is kind of a tricky part. Well, not that tricky, But you take the deck like this, and it looks like I'm cutting the deck, but all I'm really doing is taking off the front card and moving all the other ones on top. So from the front it looks like you're just cutting it, but from the side you can tell that I'm just taking off the front card and moving the rest on top of it. So all I'm really doing is controlling the queen of clubs to the bottom of the deck. So you do that, and then you go like this, control it to the bottom. There's a queen of clubs, and the top 3 cards is a queen, and a king. Alright, so you lay that back down, and then you say, well, I'm getting another 3 cards from that same deck. So you pick up the queen, and the king, and you put another king down there. It doesn't matter, again. And you put that on top of the second deck, and you do the exact same thing. You take off the top card and move the other ones to the top. So on the bottom now is the Queen of Hearts, just where you want it, and on top of this deck is a queen, a king, and a king. So you lay that down, and you're like, oh, I'm going to pick up the 3 cards off this deck and put another king behind. It doesn't matter. You do that and put it on the third deck. Do the same thing. Just the same thing over and over again. Same thing, 1 card, control it to the bottom. There's the Queen of Spades at the bottom, and you have the 3 kings on top. So you lay that down, and like, I'm going to get the next 3 kings. You lay it down, and you put the last king underneath. And right now you already have the 4 kings in your hand, but just to be dramatic, you're like, well, I'm going to see if they rise to the occasion, so you kind of wave them over these cards. And then you show them, hey, look, I was right. And it's very important that when you lay them down, to just lay them down, you have to lay them down in order. So from left to right, it's clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. And you can just lay it down and they won't notice. And then, right now, all of... Oh, wow, I did that. Sorry about that. And then you'll notice that all of the queens are already underneath. So you just say, behind every great man is a great woman. You flip all these over. And all the queens are matching up with their kings. Alright, so that's it. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'll be back with another video not too long. Alright, bye.